You're doing the live from here. Oh, I wish. Here we go. Now I can actually reach shit. Okay. No, do I want to do it here? I don't know. I got no clue. Let's see. C2 Go Dogs, more epic randomness. What's up, everyone? How's everyone's day going so far? I think that was everything. Tough choice between Grim G live or yours. Ooh, I didn't even see Grim was live. I got to collab with Grim at some point. He's a pretty cool dude. And also C2, feel free to like go into his stream as well. Show him some support for sure. Got a compliment with Latafa Assad yesterday. Latafa Assad, like, it definitely intrigues me. I just think it's interesting because I'm hearing more negativity surrounding the fragrance. But again, as I was saying yesterday, so I still definitely want to try it out for myself. But anything with that like Sauvage Elixir DNA in it is definitely going to get you some compliments. Also, I want to apologize. I'm not like sick, but I have like a sore throat and an itchy throat and I keep coughing. So I'm probably going to be like coughing throughout this stream. Kobe, what's going on? How's it going? No, it's fire. And like, I definitely do want to try it. And it could, you know, like I could end up not liking it. Obviously, I would want to end up liking it. Just because then it's like Sauvage Elixir, but really cheap and I don't have to wear Sauvage Elixir. Other than, you know, when I want to pull it out for special occasions. But I definitely will look into it and try it. Yeah, Grim's pretty cool. Once I started tuning in his lives, he hit 500 subs not long ago. Yeah, I remember, I don't want to say he was like just starting out, but yeah, he probably didn't have more than like 100 or 200, maybe like 300 max when I first found his channel. But he's a pretty cool dude. D&D, what's going on? All right, what is everyone's scent of the day? Obviously, we're still going to have more people coming in, but what is everyone's scent of the day? I went with Latafa's Vintage Radio. This is what ended up getting picked on the live last night. Really good fragrance, definitely very easy to pull compliments with, very easy just to pull this fragrance off in general as well. Really nice, creamy Palo Santo. I don't know why I say creamy Palo Santo, but that's almost what it reminds me of. It's like a really nice, fresh Palo Santo, followed with like some frankincense and some myrrh. So there is a lot of incense in here, but a phenomenal fragrance. King, what's going on? Hawas Ice, C2. I may get Hawas Ice here soon. It's like 29 bucks on Amazon. La Male Parfum, solid choice. What I want to do, get the Clubbed and Wheat line. You only have Untold. I've heard Untold's pretty good. And I think like the whole Clubbed and Wheat line would be good. My Wi-Fi bugging. Because I don't even know what I was about to say. King, how is your Wi-Fi bugging? Grand Soir for me today. So, first of all, Kobe, I'm assuming it's a good choice. I have the clone of Grand Soir, and I like this one. I had the chance to buy Grand Soir if I really wanted to. One of my brother's friends, this is the one that I got Spice Bomb Extreme from and got like Prada Ocean and Dior Homme Sport. He ended up getting the Parfums Marley Greenlee. He ended up getting Grand Soir, and he was like, give me 200 bucks for it. And I was like, I mean, I got the clone, so I don't really want to like buy it. But I like this one. And for 25 bucks, I think it's really hard to beat. Untold is amazing. No internet right now. Use my data. Got ya. Christopher, what's going on? Still smelling it after 12 hours. Probably one of the best Middle Eastern fragrances. I think that like even Hawas is phenomenal. I absolutely love Hawas. Yo, hello from Brazil. I'm assuming your name's Javier then. Javier, what's going on? That man gave you some deals for real. He really did. Let's see. First deleted message. Okay, shut up. Parker, you're being such a savage. Dude, I swear to God, like, the best way to deal with people if they like come in and start trying to like troll, don't even take them seriously. Now, like if they just come in and they're just saying like decently offensive stuff, normally like I won't say anything, I'll just ban them. But if people come in and they're like, okay, shut up, make a little fun at them. Found Nitro Red, White, and Intense at Burlington. White and Red are amazing. I think Nitro White is similar to Invictus. I could be mistaken. I'm pretty sure Nitro Red has like a watermelon note. I don't know if it has a watermelon note or if it just smells like watermelon. But I heard someone say that it's like that one of them is like a really juicy like watermelon candy. Maybe I'm thinking of the one that smells like Invictus. It could be like a watermelon Invictus. LOL. Fragrance King, what's going on? All right, bro, I'm sorry. Hey, Parker, it's okay. Always got these random guys trolling and hating because I'm starting to get those types of people in my stream. And it's so interesting. The thing that I've noticed, I got more hate when I was first starting my channel opposed to now. I think it's interesting because I would get like a hate comment like once a week. And now I don't think I've gotten one in months. Now like obviously there still are like some hate comments, but not like what they used to be like. Hi, can you say hi, River? Hi, River, what's going on? I got Vintage Radio the other day. Love it. You recommended it to me on a live a few weeks ago. Hey, Fragrance King, happy that you like it. It's my scent of the day. Phenomenal choice. Yes, watermelon and red Invictus with a watermelon note. Smells great more when it dries down a little. Does it have like an alcohol heavy opening or what? I want to talk about a couple fragrances, and I don't know why, but I always find myself coming back to this topic. And that is fragrances that came out in the 90s. Now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've 6 fragrances that came out in the 90s. And I guess I guess 4 of them came out in the 90s. 2 of them came out in the 80s. For the 80s, we have Drakkar Noir and Davidoff's Cool Water. For the 90s, Hugo Boss Bottled EDT, Versace Blue Jeans, Versace the Dreamer, and CK1. Now, I don't know why. I always end up coming back talking about this topic just because I think it's interesting. Fragrances, newer fragrances that are newer than, say, for instance, like Hugo Boss Bottled. I wouldn't say that Hugo Boss Bottled is outdated, but a lot of people will be like, oh, this fragrance from 2017 is outdated. And I think it's interesting because there's a decent amount of like fragrances that did come out in the 90s or like the 2000s, which aren't outdated. I don't know if that is why, I keep coming back to this topic, but this topic just does interest me. And I think it has to do with the fragrances that I have from the 90s and the 80s. I absolutely love. And it's like, it's kind of interesting because I always get a comment, people will be like, oh, that stuff is so outdated, it smells like a grandpa and stuff like that. Oh my God, I'm so stuffy. And people will be like, oh, that fragrance smells so bad. Versace Blue Jeans smells like a grandpa. And I just think it's interesting because when I smell these fragrances and people are like, oh, Versace Blue Jeans smells like a sweaty old guy. It doesn't smell like a sweaty old guy. So for me, I just think that it's very interesting. And again, like Versace Blue Jeans, I love Versace Blue Jeans. Hugo Boss Bottled, love Hugo Boss Bottled. So maybe that's why I keep coming back to this topic. Steve, what's going on, man? How is it going? Got a game at 8:30 tonight. Hey, Kobe, I appreciate you joining in before your game. Did they affect you at all mentally with your channel? I mean, C2, like, honestly, like, throughout YouTube, there's definitely been, like, a few comments I've been left and just, like, people, like, trolling where it's, like, is it even worth continuing on with YouTube, obviously, not, like, anything, like, deeper or darker than that. But, like, there's definitely been some times where I'm just like, dude, like, I don't know if I'm putting in enough effort or, like, something's not going my way. I drop a video, it doesn't get as many views, and I get, like, a hate comment. And then, like, that shit will mess with you. But, honestly, I'm at this point where it's happened so much, and it's really not happening anymore, where it's like, if people are hating on me, they're jealous of me. If someone hates on you, they're jealous of you in some sort of way. That's, like, genuinely how it works out. Or people just try and give that persona that they're a lot cooler than they are. So, did it affect me mentally? No, not really. But it definitely is hard. So C2, if you feel like it's affecting you mentally, you can think of taking a break, but honestly, like I would just say keep going with it. In the end, it's people behind a screen talking, you know? How does a fragrance get outdated? If it smells good, then it smells good. Exactly. And I think the thing with it is appealing for the time. Now, there only are a couple fragrances I would say are genuinely outdated. Hugo Boss Bottled. It's one of those fragrances. When this came out in the 90s, I knew that this was just a certified banger. Now, I wasn't born in the 90s, but I'm saying if I was someone in the 90s, like this would be a certified banger in my collection. This would be like my signature scent. 30 years later, this stuff still smells phenomenal. So how does a fragrance get outdated? How I think a fragrance personally gets outdated is you make that fragrance for a select set of people in that specific time. Polo Green was, Polo Green, for example, that's a fragrance I personally think is outdated. But that was for like a really classy guy in the 70s when it came out. That was like your sophisticated businessman. That's what that fragrance was for. So now, you know, 20, 30-year-olds that work like a normal retail job or something like that, they smell Polo Green. And they're like, this doesn't smell good. Well, if you were in like the 70s and the 80s and that was the style and, you were like a business guy, you had that on. Way different experience than having it now. So that's personally how I think fragrances get outdated. Kobe, I agree. Bills or Chiefs? I'm going to have to go with the Chiefs. Thoughts on Cool Water? I like Cool Water. Cool Water, good fragrance. It's Cool Water, fresh, herbal, green, tad bit of sweetness. Good, like a nice, elegant shampoo. Really good fragrance. Definitely going to be pulling this one out in the warmer weather. What do you use to edit now? Because the one I sent, you don't like it. That's what I use to edit, King. It's really like easy for me. Would you ever get the other Cool Waters like Intense or Parfum? I'm definitely going to get them. I think I'm going to wait till it starts to warm up, though. We support you. Hey, Tiki Taki, I appreciate that. Makes no sense. Maybe they mean the musk smell old, but I don't know. Have I smelled Dior Homme 2030? I'm assuming you mean Dior Homme 2020. I have not. So, bro, you should check out Shagaf Oud Elixir. I've heard really good things about it, so I will definitely add it to the list. Which is better? Between what, Parker? Starting to collect fragrances again? Steve, that's awesome. Always remember, man, misery loves company. These guys are clowns. As long as you stay solid, you'll be blessed. Absolutely. I either just troll them, have fun with the hate, and just work even harder next video. Hey, C2, perfect. Polo Green is my favorite in the house. And now, here's the thing. I personally just don't like it. I'm a 16-year-old. That scent profile just doesn't really intrigue me. Only fragrance you find outdated will be Fahrenheit. I kind of like Fahrenheit. Getting Calmer Kawa soon, phenomenal fragrance. Dudo, what's going on? King using CapCut, it's working for me. Did you delete the app? Best long-lasting summer fragrance. Steve says, fragrance of the day, Dior Sauvage. Best long-lasting summer fragrance. Long-lasting summer fragrance. The one that really comes to mind for me first. Hey, Kobe, you have a nice night, man, and good luck on your game. Rasasi Huas definitely pops out at me first when I think of a long-lasting summer fragrance. Nice synthetic take on Invictus. Slightly more synthetic, spicier take on Invictus. Another one, Paris Corners Maj Moscow Mule. Refreshing to the ultimate degree and still an elegant wearing experience. So those two definitely jump out at me. Going into another Middle Eastern fragrance, Maison Alhambra Bright Peach isn't the most longest lasting fragrance, but it's longer. It's a longer lasting fragrance as far as summer fragrances go. Let's see, from these upper parts of my collection, the only other ones I'd really say Versace Dylan Blue and Le Beau. Exactly, you're 16, I'm 36. I love it, and you've been wearing it ever since you were 8. And see, that's also a fragrance. It's grown with you over time. You've been wearing that a lot. So that's why it would make sense that you really enjoy it. How do you auto-ban the weird people? So, C2, what I do, say, I want to ban you, I would click on your comment, and it gives me so it says your comment right here so obviously you guys can't see what I see right now. It pops up this little bar. It says your name, your comment. I can pin the message, report the message, remove the message. When it says author, I can go to channel activity, shows me your channel activity. I can remove you as a moderator. I can put you in timeout, or I can do hide user on this channel. What I do, I hit hide user on this channel, and then it just deletes them. But yeah, that's personally the easiest way that I find. And honestly, I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, I don't ban like people who are being weird in the chat. I just like time them out or I just like mute them. For me, if you're being weird in the chat and it's weird enough to the point where like I would have to mute you, I'm just going to ban you before, it gets to a point where something like really vulgar is said. If that, if that makes sense. But let's talk about these 80s and 90s fragrances. I guess let's go chronologically. I want to say Dracar Noir is the oldest one that came out. Also, we're going to have about 15 more minutes on this live. Just want to let you all know I'm going to hang out with my friends here in a little bit, but got about 15 more minutes. So, Dracar Noir. What do I smell when I smell this fragrance? Very musky, a lot of spices, this tad bit of sweetness in there as well. Really good fragrance. Now, a lot of people say that this one is outdated. I disagree that this is outdated. Is it in the same realm of Polo Green? In the slightest bit, like this. But this isn't like a business owner in the 70s and the 80s. This isn't like that guy. This is the person who thinks he's that guy, but wears like a cheap leather jacket. That's what this is. It's like, I don't know. It's good, but I'm just imagining some like really greasy guy in like a cheap leather jacket. I don't know why, but it smells hella good. I don't know. So Dracar Noir, I think this one's still worth it, and I don't think it's outdated and decently strong as well. The Intense is fire. The Dracar Noir Intense, Steve. I've not tried Urban Hero yet. I desperately need to. Same just time out. They say something really out of pocket, then out of here. Exactly, C2. TPO, what's going on? Next one, Davidoff's Cool Water. Already gave some opinions on this fragrance. This is just the EDT. I definitely want to get the other flankers in the line, but the EDT, fresh, citrus, green, herbal. It's just a nice, easy wear, dumb reach fragrance. Now, I have personally never tried Silver Mountain Water or Green Irish Tweed, which is what I don't know if I don't know if Cool Water's cloning Green Irish Tweed or if Green Irish Tweed is cloning Cool Water. I would assume it's probably Cool Water cloning Creed, but this is really good. I've never smelled Creed, any Creed, so obviously not Creed Green Irish Tweed. But this is still a good fragrance. It doesn't have insane longevity, but still scent-wise, I still think it's worth it. Yes, the Intense, Dracar Intense. Hey, man, nice live on Fragrance Reviewer too. Hey, shout out RL Elixir. I was trying to be consistent, and then they took my CapCut Pro away. King, they messed me up, too. Shifty, you say you're going live later. Cool Water is, Cool Water Intense is my favorite. Coconut and Amber is amazing. I love coconut fragrances, so I'm sure it'd be right up my alley. I don't like hot water. King, that is what you were saying. Oh. God. Oh, all right. There we go. Much better. So, now these next four fragrances, I know... I want to say CK1. I want to say CK1 was the first one to come out. CK1, when I smell this fragrance... Fresh linen, clean citrus. This fragrance doesn't necessarily scream like high quality. It doesn't really scream elegant. What this fragrance screams to me, you want to smell fresh, you want to smell clean, you want to smell approachable. Longevity and projection sucks. Which is the only thing bad with this fragrance in my opinion. It's like the smell. If I had to give the smell a rating, it's like an 8 out of 10. It's a nice, clean linen smell. Longevity and projection isn't there. But this 6.7 ounce bottle I got was $20. If you can find this big ass 6.7 ounce for $20, get it. Like, I think it's worth it still. Two least favorite fragrances, Pull Green and Obsession. Too strong and too old manish for me. I could see that for both. Her hanging out with friends, Mykah, not feeling good. I would recommend resting. Hey, C2, it's good. Like I'm not like sick. I just have a sore throat and like a cough. Other than that, I feel perfectly fine. Like I have like good energy. It's just I'm just like coughing. But I do appreciate the concern. A lot of these fragrances are not really cloning each other. They're just similar and they do their own thing. And that's kind of what I'm realizing. Like, a decent amount of these fragrances, like, Prada Luna Rosa Carbon is Prada's Dior Sauvage. Does it have some similarities of Dior Sauvage? Hell yeah. But there's enough differences where it's its own fragrance and it's not a clone, you know? Smell like Febreze. In a way, King, I will give it that. CKB should be discontinued because it's trash. I heard CKB was kind of good. But I don't know. Obviously, could be wrong. I think that these all came out in the same year. I think that these all came out in 1994, so we'll just go all of them. You like the Eagles? I'm not a big football fan. My team, when I did watch football, was the Chiefs, though. You swear CK1. King, did you like it when you wore it and then you grew out of it, or what? Or do you still like it? Versace the Dreamer, cologne that my brother gave to me. Smelling this. White floral. This is making a statement. This florals, fresh. It's just distinct, clean, fresh floralness. This is like, you need something elegant to wear in the hot weather. This fragrance, dog, you're going to like an outdoor funeral for this fragrance. You're going to like an outdoor celebration of life. You are not wearing this shit on the daily. Some people do. But to me, I'm wearing this shit to like a funeral or some shit, dog. Maybe even a wedding. But this shit smells like someone died. I'm not even like this fragrance. This fragrance does not smell like someone died. But this fragrance, if I'm wearing this, I'm wearing this to a funeral. So it has to die for me to wear this fragrance. But I do like the smell. I just really don't like. I would never wear this one on the daily. I'm gonna stop talking about this one before I just keep going down all these rabbit holes. It's a good fragrance. CK Shark is the best one. Oh, shock! I was like CK Shark. I've never heard of that one. What kind is that? It's Versace the Dreamer. Yep, Versace the Dreamer. 3 sprays too little for 1 million elixir or not? Like 3 sprays is gonna be good. If I'm wearing it, I'm gonna go like 4 or 5. But I think 3 would be good. More inspired. Exactly. Like a decent amount of fragrances are more inspired by. Dior Sauvage Glazers low-key started to get annoying defending that fragrance like their life depends on it. Here's the thing. I have Dior Sauvage. I like Dior Sauvage. I'm not going to glaze the shit out of it. It's a very common cologne. It still smells good, though. You used to wear it, but you grew out of it. Gotcha. Who's that one guy who'd be glazing Dior Sauvage? I don't know. That's a good question. Hello, Micah. What's going on? Schwan Zin Mine Arsh. I'm assuming that either you just got a pretty unique name or that's one of those names where like you say and then something bad comes out. But I don't know. I could have just pronounced it wrong. Bought a couple Dossier fragrances from Walmart yesterday. Nice, Steve. I like the Dreamer. Hey, Montrese. I like the Dreamer too. But someone has to die for me to wear that fragrance. I'm going to just leave it at that. Next one, Hugo Boss Bottled. This is one and same with Versace Blue Jeans. These are two that my girlfriend absolutely loves, and I think it's very interesting. Not really with Hugo Boss Bottled, but a lot of people are like, if you wear Versace Blue Jeans, you're never going to have a girl talk to you. My girlfriend loves Versace Blue Jeans. She asked me to wear Versace Blue Jeans. So obviously, girls like Versace Blue Jeans. And then same with Hugo Boss Bottled. A lot of people are like, oh, if you're 50 years old, this is good. If you're fucking 200 million years old, this is good. These are both good fragrances. Both last decently long. Blue Jeans, a little bit on longevity and projection. Hugo Boss, a little more expensive. Both really good brands. Both really good fragrances. Cannot go wrong with these. That's why I recommend Elixir. Have you smelled Dior Homme Intense? And is it okay for school? Dior Homme Intense? Yeah, I wouldn't say it's really good for school, though. It has this certain like darkness to it, which I don't know if it would be really good for school. I do want to put on a fragrance before I go. I have Vintage Radio on, but I think it's kind of wearing off. But I don't know what I should throw on. If anyone has some recommendations for me, throw something on. Going to a trampoline park, and then I'm going out to dinner with my friends. So I don't know, like something Oh, I don't know what just happened. Something fresh, probably. Dude, what's going on? La Mole Parfum, good for every day. Good for every day except the summer. So, apart from summer, really good, really versatile. You have to get Hollister Free Wave. I've been thinking about it. I've seen it a couple times at my rack stores, but haven't picked it up. What's the weather like though? It's cold, but then I'm gonna be inside. So is it okay for school? I think you could wear it to school. Personally, I would not, but I think you could wear it so long as you don't overspray. Or Spice Bomb EDP, like Spice Bomb Extreme, Versace Pour-Homme. I could go Pour-Homme. I was kind of thinking LeBeau. I was thinking LeBeau or Maison Alhambra Bright Peach. I don't know. Everyday Fresh Fragrance. So I don't just stick to one, but if I can only have one like everyday fresh fragrance, something that year round, I'm gonna probably go Aqua de Gio Profundo. Might have a great rest of your night. Hope you get better with that cough and sore throat. Hey, C2, I appreciate it, man. You have a good night. Yeah, we got a couple minutes left. I don't know what I want to wear though, cause like obviously I'm not trying to like. I would say Hawass and Strong, but can cut through the cold. I could go Hawass. Glugos, you have a nice night. Evan, eggplant, blush, mask, caution. Evan, my boy, what's going on? Yes, sir, man. Hope you feel better. Hey, Glugos, I appreciate it. Dior, so I could go bro, I can't. Dude, I can't talk. Oh, I could go Sauvage, but I think I might go. I want to go something like really sweet. I think I'll put up a poll. Have I smelled Invictus Victory Elixir? I have. Hawass's Fire, and have you heard about Hawass Fire? I have heard about Hawass Fire. Do you live in Montana? Yes, I do. Kind of weird, but just wondering. Why are you wondering, dude? Here's the thing. The only way a question is weird is if you have like a weird intention with the information you get from that question. That's my opinion. Like, people are curious, like, people are going to ask weird questions. So long as like there's no weird intent behind the question, I think it's fine. But obviously, if it's like a really personal question or like a really weird question, don't ask. All right, we got three options: LeBeau, Hawass, and Bright Peach. So here's Hawass, here is LeBeau, and here is Bright Peach. I'm wearing one of these, and I'm just gonna do like a couple sprays. SpongeBob EDT, dude, I need it. Le Male Parfum or Invictus Victory Elixir. Just wear CK1. Hey, Steve, I could, but I want to go for like some fruity sweetness. He's just a stalker. Oh, shit, he probably is. I don't know. You look like you live in Montana. What, bro? What is that supposed to mean? Actually, people from Montana do it. Like, they don't have a distinct way of looking, but you can definitely tell if someone's from like if someone's from the Midwest for sure. Victory Elixir good for summer and every day. Not good for summer. I mean, you could wear it for summer. Just saying, like, the way your hair is. Because I have my hair grown out? What? I'm so confused. But y'all vote for this. Is it good for school, though? It's good for school. Yes, it's good for school, but I wouldn't wear it, like, in the heat. Just because it can get cloying. It's Tom Ford, Vanilla Sex worth it? I've never tried Vanilla Sex, unfortunately. I've heard good things about it. I've heard that it's a very syrupy vanilla, though. So if you love syrupy fragrances, maybe get it. But y'all pick Maison Alhambra, Bright Peach, really nice, boozy peach. Kind of synthetic, but just a really nice, boozy peach, very attractive. Boy, Montana's not the Midwest. Montana's literally in the Midwest. Look it up. Next, we have... Montana's in the Midwest. Evan, you got me double thinking myself. John Paul Gaultier's LeBeau. Really nice, fruity, sweet, seductive coconut and vanilla. Or next one, Versace Hawass. Really nice, sugary, sweet, slight syntheticness, sweetness. Cody, what's going on? Le Male Parfum, worse than Victory Elixir. I don't like Le Male Parfum. I think it's okay, but it's nothing insane. Are you tired of the cold yet? Yeah. Yes, definitely. I mean, I love wearing, like, my heavier colognes, for sure. That's definitely a plus. I fucking hate being cold. Let's see. We're going to end this. We're going to see. All right. LeBeau and Hawass are tied right now. So, we need someone else to come in here and vote. Throw this off. So, if y'all have not voted, someone vote for LeBeau. Okay. All right. Ending it right there. LeBeau won. We're going to go LeBeau. 1, 2, 3. Phenomenal fragrance. We're LeBeau. Just threw it on. What state are you in? I'm in Montana. LeBeau won for me. What? What do you like? Like, you voted for it or what? 3 sprays. throw on another spray. 4 sprays, gonna be smelling hella good. I absolutely love LeBeau. Beautiful scent, lingers around a long time. Fruity sweet coconut. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Have a good rest of your guys' night. What school do you go to? I'm not gonna say that. Oh, sick. Yes, sir, Tyler. Y'all have a good night. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace, everyone. Stay safe. I love y'all.